from the epicenter of that quake 20 years ago.
I don't hear any audio. Okay. We're here in the Channel 4 newsroom, as you folks, there's no surprise for any folks this morning. We've been hit with a major earthquake. We're trying to figure out again where this earthquake has been centered. It hit at about 4:34 this morning.
Hey, it could explode at any minute. Get out of the house. Go across the street.
Evacuate your eye.
At the Northridge Manor Apartments, one of the most hardest hit buildings in this earthquake. What is the fatality rate at this building right now?
Well, it's unconfirmed at 9, but we're not sure how many more fatalities we're going to find.
We're in Sylmar, just off Bradley, at the Tahitian Trailer Park, where some 44 mobile homes were lost. Another 20 just north of here.
I don't know about you, but I felt a real strong jolt for about 15 seconds as I jumped out of bed to see what the baby was doing, because I have an infant just down in one of the other rooms. I fell as I got out of bed.
Did you?
And that was about 15-20 seconds. It stopped, and then it started again. But it was a strong jolt, unlike any I've ever felt.
We have a name for this earthquake. They have dubbed it the Northridge earthquake, magnitude, of course, 6.6 on the Richter scale.
All of the beds inside Cedar's emergency room are filled at this point.
I spoke to President Clinton this morning. He pledged his full support.
I've assured them that we intend to do everything we possibly can to help the people of Los Angeles.
But I want you to take a look at this. The Santa Monica Freeway at La Cienega, totally down.
This is tomorrow's paper. 25 died, many hurt, and 6.6 earthquake.
This is your home. You've got something like 8 families here now.
Yes, we do.
This has become a block party. Does it help to have everyone here together?
It really does. It's nice to have the family support and all being together, and we're all healthy and alive. So we're making the best of a bad situation.
Here's a book I had from the earthquake of January 17th. 1994. Believe it or not, this is a 20-year book, 20-year-old book. I bought it that year from the earthquake and stuff. It shows all the pictures and stuff in it and stuff and everything that happened. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 20 years ago. Whew. That was the scariest earthquake I ever been in. And after I show you this book a little bit, I'll tell you what happened and what I was doing. That when it hit. Look at that. That's Northridge Meadows. That was like a 3-story apartment building, that 3-floor apartment building that just collapsed on each other. That was crazy. That was the biggest, craziest thing that ever happened in that earthquake, because it lost a first floor. I mean, that first floor was gone and stuff. But it's still a lot of this book. I'm not gonna go through it all and stuff. But this is, believe it or not, I've got this in '94, and I still have it. Look how good it still looks. 20 years ago. In 1994, I was with a girlfriend at her house, and we were laying in bed. I went deep sleep that morning. So what happened, what I'm going to tell you, and I remember vividly, I remember what happened, was it first started shaking a little. Then I rose my hand up, and I remember saying this. I said, just ride it out to her. Next thing you know, it just starts shaking so hard. It shook more harder because it shook a little bit, and then it just got worse. Things just got worse that morning, and we jumped up, put our clothes on, went out the door a little bit. It was some people in the back of her apartment. They came and stuff, and it was just that's what I remember. It was just, my funny thing about it was, like I said, I just said ride it out, and it just got worse that morning. And my mom, she was by herself at the apartment I lived with her in, and it was like the water heater broke, and it was shooting all water and stuff while she was in there because I was not there and stuff. So my uncle and them came and got her, and I don't know how the water heater got turned off. And she was trying to find her keys. We had those locks where you had to have the key in the lock to get the hell out. We had those locks now you can't have no more, where you had to have the key in to get out. It was the hood though, and so you know, my cousin's house, the only damage they got was like they had a chimney, they had a fireplace, but somehow the bricks under the chimney, under the fireplace, it just sunk in. So that was their damage, but it was like crazy. And the days after the earthquake, it was just earthquake after earthquake. I mean, big aftershocks we had that time after Northridge at 4:30, 1 in the morning. But that was the scariest earthquake and stuff. That had just, it blows your mind because you never forget nothing like that. You never do. So that's my story.